Hey guys, how's it going? ItZMuRdA here with a start to the week episode of Current Events. I wasn't sure what video I was going to make today because I wasn't sure if we were going to be getting an announcement or something like that. Tramell and his bull jive, as he would call it. It's possible that we still hear something else today if you didn't notice. A few weeks back he tweeted October 28th, ... He's been really cryptic about things. That's today's date, by the way, obviously. 4 days ago he tweeted 4 days. And yesterday he was talking to us and said you will see tomorrow. So I have no idea what the hell it is. We've been kind of trying to speculate what he was talking about. It could be his birthday for all I know. It could have something to do with PlanetSide. We don't know. He hasn't said anything on Twitter yet today, so we'll see. We've got a few mini announcements out of PlanetSide, but nothing really unexpected so far. So I'm still hoping that we hear some better news. I was going to try to hold out and cover whatever this might be on today's video, but nonetheless, just keep your eyes and ears out for it, and I'll probably make a follow-up video later this week, should we hear anything exciting. The news that we did hear today, or at least one of them, is the World Domination series obviously ended last night, or this morning, however you want to look at it. VS were the winner for it, for the entire 6-week season, given that the last week and a half has had such a major impact on the actual overall scores, and they generally won that section of it. So despite TR winning the majority of the weeks, VS did get the majority of the score once a lot of the balance fixes were in and things like that. You should be seeing both a title and an Empire-specific decal, as well as the boost for the last week, showing up pretty soon. As of about 10 minutes ago, I logged onto my VS. I didn't have any of this stuff yet, but should be your normal boost for the week. There should be this Empire-specific decal, and there should be a skirmisher title. At least granted to all VS characters. I assume that it's not like the other ones and you can redeem them wherever the heck you want. But keep an eye out for that. Like I said, it wasn't out as of about 10 minutes ago. It might be by the time you'll hear this. And they also did mention a little bit of something here that we kind of thought might happen, that they're going to be gearing up for the... It's kind of weird that this says Season 1 instead of Preseason. Oh well. Anyway, don't mind me. But they might be gearing up for the actual first season, or maybe Season 2, depending on what the heck they're going to be calling it, as a special anniversary edition this November. So I'm assuming in a couple weeks you'll see that start up, because we're about 4 weeks out from the anniversary on November 20th, the 1-year launch anniversary of PlanetSide 2. So hopefully there'll be other things going on, rather than just another WDS. Not to downplay it, but... I'd be a little bit disappointed if that's all we got for our anniversary. So hopefully in the midst of holidays and sales and fun things, we'll see a lot in addition to just the anniversary edition of WDS, which will probably come with new challenges, different types of things, new rewards, and a better balance of population and points and scoring and so forth from the get-go. So you've got that to look forward to, perhaps in addition to whatever mysterious announcement TRA might be making, unless that this is what it was, then I don't know what to tell you. But either way, looking forward to a good anniversary month, and hopefully that'll be a lot of fun. There is also optimization right around the corner. The optimization OMFG episode 6, if you didn't get to see it, that looks really weird. Where did it go? There it is. If you didn't get to see it, it came out a couple days ago, and it's worth taking a look at for sure. It actually got a handful of views pretty quickly. So I will put all of these links in the description as I usually do. And optimization, as far as I know, last we've heard, is that it's still scheduled for October 30th, which is only in 2 days, this Wednesday. So that'll be really exciting, provided that it comes out then. It might not. The test server still has some bugs, things like that, but if you've been on test, it's been really, really good. A lot of people are reporting some major frame increases. I was getting 100 FPS at a biolab fight that I might normally get 60 FPS, 70 FPS at. So really, really excited about that. I think a lot of people are definitely looking forward to it, and it's a great time to come back to the game. I might make another completely separate video about all of the incentives to come back to PlanetSide or to start playing PlanetSide. But if you happen to be watching this, you haven't played in a while, or you haven't played at all, then it's really a great time to come back to it. There is also just a few minor bugs on the test server. that will probably be ironed out, hopefully 2 days from now, so that they can get the October 30th launch. I know some of you guys were curious about the shift modifier bug, where on test currently, if you hold shift, it kind of breaks your numpad. So for Naga users or people who use like a weird keybind setup, or shouldn't say weird, but untraditional keybind setup, like myself, it was really frustrating to hit shift to auto run or sprint or whatever it is may be bound for you, and then try to hit a Naga button or some sort of numpad bind or something like that, and your character just nudges forward and goes nowhere basically. Neither the shift nor the follow-up button is activated, and it's actually a pretty big inconvenience. But I was reassured that that has been fixed internally, and it should not make it live. So rejoice, Naga users, and anybody else who may have been affected by that. I know it was probably a small minority of us, but I did want to let you guys know that it is fixed internally, even if it's not fixed on test yet. So hopefully just some other minor bug fixes and things like that, and we'll be on our way to optimization on live servers very, very, very soon. So that's great news. There is also this little bastard, the Loyalist Decal, that's been floating around for who knows how long. There's a few things, I mentioned it in a previous video, I believe, where players received emails probably about a week and a half ago. I never received an email. I know a lot of people didn't, giving them this decal saying thanks for supporting the game and stuff like that, and nobody really knows the requirements of it. I asked around, including folks at SOE, and I still didn't get a complete confirmation of what the requirements are to get this decal. I got some things like it's a combination of time played plus station cash purchased and things like that. A pretty loose type of thing. I don't really know for sure. However, it does seem like it didn't really get granted completely and properly, because two things to point out here. I know somebody had just told me today that they didn't get the email. They still haven't gotten the email. They didn't have the decal last week, and then they noticed when they logged in today that they had it. So check it out. I believe it's called Loyalists Decal, both for your infantry and your vehicles. And maybe it just popped up on your account, and you haven't even noticed it yet. So see if you have it, for one. For two, if you don't have it, you never got an email, and you think that you should qualify for it, you can definitely send in a ticket to customer support. I did that. I said to them, hey, I heard that it might have to do with time played, station cash purchased. I've got a ton of station cash. I've played for over 1,000 hours. Can you check to see if I qualify? And they got back to me and said, yeah, you meet the requirements for it. Let me go ahead and give you the decal. So it was that simple. And now I have it too, just from that support ticket. So just a heads up, check if you have it. If you think that you should and you don't, maybe try a ticket, and hopefully we'll get that squared away for anybody who should have it but didn't get it yet. Lastly, hesitate to click on this. That's kind of really weird. There we go. This is the Battlefield site. So Battlefield 4 is releasing in the US tomorrow. Never mind if you're pretending that you live in Korea, or you do live in Korea and you've been playing already, since it's released there sooner, and I believe it's released a couple days afterwards in Europe. But anyway, it will release at midnight tonight Eastern time for the US. And unfortunately I'm working all day, and I'm obviously not going to be up at midnight because I'm working all day tomorrow, so I probably won't get home until around this time tomorrow, about 5:30 Eastern, and then I'll actually finally be able to play. So just a heads up on that front, that Battlefield 4 will be out. I will be streaming it, and I will be playing it, and I don't know what else to say about it. As I've said in previous videos, I'm not as pumped about it as I was about Battlefield 3 and Bad Company 2. I don't think I'll be playing it that much, but as it's a new game, as I know future crew folks and other people that I play with in my other outfits and the past games and things like that will be playing, I'll be playing. You guys can add me to Battle Log or whatever and play along with us. We might be getting a server for future crew. I don't know if that's finalized or not, but we'll see. We'll figure it out. I'll keep you guys in the loop. And it's really just going to be a side game for me. I'm going to be playing it probably tomorrow, because why not? It's launch day, and I guess Wednesday, if the optimization patch comes out, I'll probably shift back to PlanetSide. If it doesn't, maybe I'll play Battlefield for another day. If they do a double EXP, hopefully they do, for Halloween in just a couple of days, then I'll definitely come back and play PlanetSide during the double EXP. So it's really going to just be a secondary to PlanetSide for me, and just to kind of shoot the shit and play a little bit here and there, maybe when the fight's not so good, or or what have you in between patches and so on and so forth. So if you do see me streaming it, don't be alarmed. I certainly will be, but it's going to be ultimately a secondary thing and something that won't take up as much of a time or effort as PlanetSide does for me. So that being said, the only other piece of info that I want to share with you guys is you probably are used to me streaming pretty much all day long on Saturday. That's my big day to stream between 8 and 12 hours, and I wanted to let you guys know that in the future I will be working most Saturdays starting next Saturday, so that's not going to happen. Saturday is going to just be like another weekday for me, and I will be streaming in the afternoon around this time, around 5:30, around 6 p.m., 7 p.m., something like that for a couple hours in the afternoon on Saturdays. However, since I'm not going to just be working 6 days or anything like that, I will probably be off on most Mondays. So what I'm going to do is kind of just shift the days a little bit, since I know Sunday's a more popular stream day than a Monday, given people are off from work and stuff. Sunday is going to become my big streaming day. So instead of Saturdays in the future, Sundays will be the days that I'm on probably 8 to 12 hours all day long, starting around noon or so Eastern and going into the evening. So you just have that to look forward to. Hopefully that doesn't majorly ruin anybody's plans that enjoys tuning in on the weekend, but it is what it is for now. So just a heads up for you guys, Sunday will be my big stream day going forward, and Monday will be probably my second biggest stream day. I know it's not the greatest for everybody. Monday will be my day to do laundry and other things around the house and stuff like that, but I'll probably still get more stream time in on Monday than any other day of the week other than Sunday. So hopefully that makes sense. It's going to still stay the same total amount of time. Sunday will be the big day, Monday will be the secondary day, and then Tuesday through Saturday will be for a couple hours in the evening. So that being said, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate all the follows and the likes and the comments and things like that. Let me know what you guys think, and please do be sure to tune into the stream over at ItZMuRdA.com, whether you want to check out some Battlefield 4 in the coming days or some PlanetSide optimization, what have you. I do try to stream every day regardless at ItZMuRdA.com or twitch.tv/ItZMuRdA_TV. So I will see you guys there, and have a good one. Hopefully T-Ray doesn't let us down, right? Yeah. See you guys.